up to the sunrise, let the day begin. Johnny and Mark are here, let the laughter in. With every sip of coffee, feel the warmth inside. Conversations and humor take you for a ride. Your morning boost with Johnny and Mark, a perfect blend of laughter, igniting the spark, inspiration and insight. Join the journey, let them light your way. It's a brew of connection, a world to explore, a network of voices opening the door. With Johnny and Mark, feel the power of two, a morning tradition just waiting for you. As the day unfolds, carry what you've heard, inspire and inform with every single word. Johnny and Mark beside you as you start a new day, the morning show that lifts you through and through. A network of voices opening the door. With Johnny and Mark, feel the power of two, a morning tradition just waiting for you.
First in the mornings, originally from the Bayou State of Louisiana.
I got my coffee, I got my dollars, and I'm looking for deals. Am I at the right place?
I say, here at Cajun Roots Reselling, you give me an offer and I'll take it.
Bless you, my child. Let me introduce myself. I'm Sister Mary Agnes. You may have heard about me from my friend Cajun Roots reseller, Johnny. I met Johnny many years ago when he was purchasing furniture from Frankie and Johnny's in Louisiana. They were not going to give him credit, and I vouched for him. I said, let him have it with no problem. He's got the dollars. See the special man.
Let him have it with no
You
problem.
got the dollars, go see Johnny, he's got it all. Let him have it with no problem. See the special man.
Hello, I'm Johnny's Dough Girl. I'm here to say subscribe, hit the bell, not my belly button, and share out his shows. Always give him a thumbs up. You can even become a member. Buy him a coffee and follow his other channels like the cooking shows, my favorites, his fur babies, and more. Leave a comment. And when you watch a video, you're showing him your support.
Hi, I was looking for some jewelry. I'm going to be getting married soon. No, I don't have any credit.
Well, here at Cajun Roots Reseller, if you own a fixed income, even if it's on a sale, in the Cajun Roots Reseller eBay store, guess what? Send an offer. We'll let you have it with no problem.
Johnny has many auctions, chat shows, in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, and all are welcome. But there's no drama or negativity tolerated on any of his channels. Now go, child, with my blessings. Watch Cajun Roots Reseller. Love always. Be kind to one another, and have a blessed day.
First in the mornings, originally from the Bayou State of Louisiana. Here at Cajun Roots Reseller, you make me an offer and I'll take it. You got the dollars, go see Johnny, he's got it all. Let him have it with no problem, see the special man.
See the special man.
You got the dollars, make me an offer. New England Cajun roots, Johnny understands.
Johnny understands.
Let him have it with no problems.
Carol, what day is it? It's a hump day. How is everybody doing this morning? Good morning,
Man,
hello, and welcome. And it is currently 39 degrees here in Massachusetts and light rain. Some
we're at
areas are going to get
52.
the nasty word. Some places are going to get snow. Yeah, already.
Hmm,
Yes. And how are you doing today, Mark?
I'm good.
Awesome. First in the chat was Jeffrey. Hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you.
Morning, Jeffrey.
Little Debbie, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing?
Hey, little
And
Debbie.
Regina, hello, good morning, and welcome. Wishing you all a very good morning and lots of love. May your days be filled with courage, self motivation, and powerful energy. Awesome. Thank you.
Thank
Let's see
you.
what the next one is. The best and most beautiful thing in the world cannot be seen or even touched. I like that. Let's see. Little Debbie. Ellen, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you
Morning,
there.
Ellen.
Carol, hello, good morning,
Hey, girl.
and how you doing? And Craig, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. And
Morning, Craig.
Glenn, hello, good morning, and welcome, Glenn. How are you doing? Good to see you.
Glenn.
There's Terry. Hello, good morning, and welcome, Terry. How are you doing?
Hey,
Good.
Terry.
And Jennifer, that's right. That's the hump day link for today at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And let's see here. Carol, Jeffrey, Scarlett, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Heather, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome.
Heather. We got a special person in
I
coming
know.
up.
I saw that. Denise, hello, good morning, and welcome, Miss Denise. How are
Miss
you
D.
doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Let's see. Everybody saying hello to each other. Charlie Grace, hello, good morning, and welcome. How
Hi, Charlie.
and Charlie, good to see you. Welcome. How's the RV life happening for you and the babies? Great to see you. It's always a pleasure. On the road, but love coming in to say howdy. Well, thank you.
Well, glad you do.
Yeah. And Misty, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome.
Morning, Misty.
Bev, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you.
Morning, Bev.
Craig's World, he's in his other channel, Lord Jesus. Hello, good morning, and welcome. How many other channels you got, Craig? And how many videos you been putting out? All those channels.
Morning, Claudette.
Good morning, Claudette. How are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. I think I'm caught up. Yep. So, Mark, what you got going on this week? I think
I'm
you're going to be
I'm organizing.
eliminatable.
I'm practicing what I'm preaching.
Oh, I know it's hard to do, right?
Uh, from the office, you can see the front door. Yay!
Awesome.
And
Awesome.
you can actually walk through the mudroom.
Oh.
So, yeah.
I was waiting for Carol to reply.
Um,
Oh, yes, indeed.
Michael and Denise will be on tonight at 9 Eastern,
That's right.
8 Central.
That's right. Tonight. And who are your guests this Saturday? Sunday?
It's going to be Denise's Magical Emporium.
Oh, cool. All right. Let's see here. I had to clean my glasses. Al, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing this morning, Luke? Good to see you.
Hey, Al.
And if you missed yesterday's show, it was a great one. As of right now, I am currently booked for all rapid fire rounds till January the 6th. Come December 1st, I will open up February. As of right now, the only thing I have available for anybody who would like to sign up is the reseller community shop hop, which this one is, I'm getting ready to fill up, is December the 27th, is the last Saturday in December. And as of right now, I have 9 spots available for that show. If you would like to be on that show, just make sure you email me and I'll get you on the list. And right now I'm booked.
And December 1st is when I'll start filling up January of 2026 for the hump day auction, that is. And the next month of the rapid fire round for members. Everyone, I missed doing my hair. I'm glad I ain't got to do it. Just my beard. Yeah. Some days I have a bad hair day for my beard. Let's see. Today we got the hump day auction. That's going to be today at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then next Tuesday, I will be on at 1:30 with the Friends Selling with Friends. That'll be 1:30 for my time slot. And then at
And
8
that would
o'clock,
be his time slot is Eastern time.
my Eastern time. And then, of course, at 8 o'clock, mark your calendars because I'll be on with the podcast for the Nurse Flipper Cats show at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the 11th. That's where I'll be this month, besides the rapid fire round. Friends Reseller Community Shop Up on the 29th of this month is what I got planned so far. Let's see here. Oh, love is in the air. I can feel it all around. Tina, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you.
Morning,
Welcome.
Tina.
I'm going to check. Okay. So yeah, yesterday we had a great show. We had a couple of mishaps, but guess what? Wendy was a trooper. Wendy went right through it and kept on going. I love it.
Well, there
Love
you
it.
go.
Yeah. She was having some technical difficulties and we kept pushing right through it. And she did it. Also, be on the lookout next month. Is it next month? I think so. We got somebody coming up and trying out something new for them as well, which ties into our show for the day, by the way. Let's see. Yeah, December 30th. Al's going to take a spot on the rapid fire round.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's gonna be nice to have her on and try it, and take a stab at it. Yeah. So looking forward to seeing her on the show. And yes, she is. With all the health issues she's been having, keep her in your thoughts and prayers. She's having a lot of health issues, but she's going right through it, and she did really well yesterday. We just had to help keep pushing her through it, and she did it. Yeah. So that's what I'm talking about when it comes to getting it done. Do it, and don't be. Sometimes we have our that's it. I'm done. But no, that was a proven testimony yesterday how she just kept on going. She was ready to give it up because again, it was something that was frustrating, but it happens. Especially you never know what's going to happen during a live show. All right,
Yep.
so without further ado, as we do on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and Mark has already started typing in some stuff for next week for us. So we're looking forward to next week too. Who forgot to hit the thumbs up? Yes, please hit that thumbs up. So as y'all know, Monday,
Please.
Tuesday, and Wednesday, we do this new. We've been doing this for a while now. It's the Never Too Late. So without further ado, let's get into our topic of the day. Yes, I did, Carol. I told her hello. Yeah, we told her hello. Yeah, we sure did. So today we got our topic of the day is it's never too late to start a YouTube channel with either uploaded live shows or even short videos. Retro Tech Guy. That's Craig. Hello, Craig. Oh, you forgot that channel too? Oh, you're going to make sure she blocks all your channels, huh? Yeah, that's the other channel for Craig. As y'all see, that one's not blue. But that's all right. It's all good. That's his other channel right there, Carol. Yeah, right, Jennifer? All right. The message is it's never too late to start a YouTube channel. As y'all know, I love that word. What? Put it in the chat. And it's a powerful rallying cry for older adults to seek a creative outlet and a new course of income and or another way to build a community in their later years. Age is just a secret weapon, not a barrier. Years of accumulating experience, life lessons, unique preservation, and practicing skills like cooking, gardening, traditional crafts or even retirement plans. Often authenticate content that your younger creators cannot replicate. The audience on YouTube is diverse and actively seeking out mature, experienced voices. Mark, take it away.
Starting a channel provides immense personal and professional benefits, including continuous learning. You learn a new skill, editing, scripting, digital marketing, boost confidence. Getting comfortable on camera and sharing your passion builds self assurance. New community. It's a fantastic way to connect with like minded individuals globally, helping to combat isolation. Monetization potential. Channels can evolve into a flexible side hustle or full time business through ad adventure, affiliate links, or promoting your own products. Let's see. The key takeaway is to stop waiting for the perfect moment or equipment. The value of your unique voice and experience far outweighs any technical hurdles, making now the best time to share your life's wisdom with the world.
I see something going on in the chat.
Uh,
All right, Craig, you're going too far, dude. I got to take care of this. This is going.
well, apparently I missed all of that. So,
That's right. I'm catching it now. Thank you, Jennifer. It's enough is enough. The icing on the cake. That's all I got to say.
um, personally, I never thought that we would, Michael and I, be where we are today with this. No, we're no, we're not getting rich off of it, but we're having fun.
I think I got it all.
And
I
so
look
I'm
at it
glad.
this way. YouTube, we're our community. But when you start coming in and attacking somebody, it's done. It's out. You know, it can only take so much of it. And I'll be on the lookout if there's another one that comes in. But yeah, no, I ain't putting up with that no more. It's enough. That's it. It's enough. Done. Gone. Bye bye. So yeah, what it is too, like y'all know I love that word yet, right? And there's some people, I saw a comment from Colette come in reference to, let's see here where it went. I'm looking for Claudette. I thought about getting some content up. I thought I needed to finish my book and scrapping. Then I'll see what's next. There you go. You got to do one thing at a time. That's right, Scarlett. Ain't happening no more. Done. Over.
And Stephen Vlog came in.
710. Hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome.
710.
That's right, Jennifer. It's done. Never too late. I'm an angel.
Sure thing.
That's right. Robin, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you.
Hey,
Welcome.
Robin.
That's right, Jennifer. That's right. Steve. Well, hello, Stephen. How are you doing this morning? Long time no see. How have you been? That's right, Jennifer. I know. You're welcome, Carol. Light up the thumbs up, please. It does help. He was abusing limits. Yep. Done. Over. That's right. No drama. You can't be together. Gotta go. No BS in the morning. That's right. None. No more. Done. Over. Anyhow, whenever we think about doing, like for example, there's a lot of people who haven't did any type of content yet, but they're here supporting us. But one of the biggest things is anybody, especially when we are of age and we had a lot of experience in our lives, a lot of times just being that natural, giving up information that you've learned throughout the years, sharing that kind of information can be really helpful to others who are not starting a channel yet. Now, granted, we all have a channel if you have a Gmail account, right? But we may be in the chats, but we don't have any content. The best thing to do is just do it. Get it started. I had watched a video couple of weeks ago, and that's what got me to write this topic down because of the fact that somebody was saying, and I cannot remember who it was. It was somebody from I think vidIQ podcasts, where if you are thinking about it, the first thing you ought to do, and I know I said this I think Monday or Tuesday yesterday in reference to if you wanting to get your feet wet, so to say, and you want to be on a live show, and you're not sure how to do it, or you're not sure how to get started with a live show, my recommendation and my thought was go on somebody else's show as a guest. See if you like it. See if it's
That
something
that's
you
easy.
enjoy.
That's the easiest way
Exactly.
is go on
Um,
as a guest because they're doing whether it's Johnny, myself, or anybody else, they're doing all the back stuff. All you got to do is show up.
yeah. And that's true, Denise. And a lot of times we have projects that we got to do, and it does take a lot of time. For example, when you're starting getting into YouTube live shows or YouTube uploaded videos, some people don't even edit anything. They just do it from their live on their phone, right? Well, then you are going to commit yourself to even learning how to edit, script if you want to script your video, because some people do that, or digital marketing, like how do you promote your videos, whether it's through social media, Facebook, Instagram, or wherever. You also want to learn how to do all that because you want to push your videos out. Hey everyone, hope everyone's having a great day. Yes, Stephen, great to see you, by the way.
Thank you,
Get
Stephen.
back to work. All right, little Debbie, thank you for being here. And Heather, it's good to see you as well. How are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Michael, hello, good morning. Welcome. Be a
Be a
guest.
guest. Be a guest. Put your skills to the test. Yep.
That's right. And I always say that because of the fact I know when I first started, if y'all ever go back and watch my very first video on the Cajun Roots Resellers Adventures channel, I was nervous. And like I was saying a couple of days ago, I put my script right under my camera so at least it looks like I'm looking at the camera without having to look down on notes. That was the first thing I ever did. And yes, I was nervous. Just like we talked about yesterday in reference to, I don't know why. When I do the Friends Selling with Friends with Mark and Janice, I had no problem because I was always with Mark on the first Sunday of each month. But for some reason, my nerves got the best of me every time I would be a guest on Janice's channel for the Friends Selling with Friends. Why, I don't know. But I think I finally got it out of the way. But again, you have to work on what that may be, on how you can change it. And I think I figured it out. So for me, it works out better now for me. I'm not as nervous anymore, and I just go with the flow. I don't know why. Suggestion: if you say you'll do something, show, commit, being there. Yes,
Absolutely. That falls under commitment and respect
yep.
and
And again, if you're committing to, for example, I have all my scheduled shows out, people signed up. If you sign up for anybody's show, out of respect, show up for your commitment, because a lot of times there's somebody else who wanted that spot and it's already taken. Yes, I know myself, and I think Mark does too, where we do have a backup list. But that's never long. It's not a long list, but there's always a list of somebody who says, "Put me up on the list if something happens," because you never know. Things happen. We know that life happens. We know things happen, but a lot of times, like no electricity or hospital or whatever the case may be, things happen. That we understand. But when you don't say anything or don't do anything and you just don't show up, that's not good. It doesn't look good on you, you know. Mark, your thoughts on that?
a that's a stickler point there.
Yeah.
Whether you double booked yourself or somebody didn't say hi to you in the chat or any number of lame excuses.
Yeah. Well, like for example, I'm doing this from yesterday because Wendy messaged me early and said I'm not sure because the way I have to set up my stuff, and she hasn't done it in a while. And she set up everything. We started the show, and then she had some. If y'all go back and watch it, you'll see what I'm talking about. But you know what she did? She wanted to quit. She wanted to stop, but she didn't. She just went right on through it and kept on going. She could not hear. She couldn't see us because of her camera setup. But I told her, and I tell everybody, if ever you need help with anything, please do not hesitate to ask and reach out to myself or Mark or any one of us. We'll be glad to help you in any way we can to help you not only get set up, because sometimes you may not know. It could be as simple as reversing your camera, or how to set it up properly, or how to set yourself up to get ready for a live show. Those little things, we're here to help you because we've been there, we've done that. We know what happens sometimes, and life happens. But also, when you go live, anything can happen. So you want to be ready. And make sure you know and understand the time zones. Not only that,
Yeah.
but also if you go to like, for example, I know I do this every Saturday. When my shows are set up for the week, you better check your emails, because come Saturday morning, 9 times out of 10 is before 6 o'clock. I'm done. Because by 6 o'clock, my goal is to have everybody's email out with the links for the shows. When you open the link, that's why I include the YouTube channel and the EV Mux link. Because if you open the link to the video, it'll open up into your time zone. So if you're not sure who's in what time zone, check the link to that video and see what time zone it shows up for you. That's what I do. Always. Because I'm not good at all the time zones like Glamons and a few others that can sit there and whip out every time zone for you with the correct time.
Oh, I can't either.
No. You know what I got to do?
And
I got to Google. I even Google, what is the time zone? What is the time right now? And this is how I usually do it. What is the time zone right now? Because I'm thinking about what can I do while I'm in Hawaii. So what I did was, when it came time to the morning, the 1 o'clock hump day auction, I typed in, what time is it right now in Hawaii? And it tells you 6 hour difference, but it's behind. So you can Google it and it'll tell you your time zones if you're not sure, because I'm never sure. But I do that, yeah. If someone else commits and repeat cancels on no show, no repeat. Nope, that's exactly right. And I put them on a list. You don't come back. Yep, that's what I do. What do you think?
they're emailing back and
Oh,
forth.
okay.
And so true, Michael. So true. I'm not a master by any means.
And you know
I
what,
still,
Mark, you have been teaching others as well.
I, this is kind of the way I look at it. All right. I can share with you what I have learned and what you do with it. Hey,
Exactly.
just like raising kids. Here's the information I have. Go do better.
Yep.
You might find a shortcut. You might find something.
Hello,
Uh,
Terry Bear.
Hi,
Jennifer
Terry.
knows all the time zones, she said. Terry said, but you don't know mine. But y'all know I love that word yet. So when I see somebody saying yet, I want to make sure that if they need any help, come to us after the show. You don't have to come during the live show. Come on after the morning show's over with. The link's always in the chat. Come on up, because we want you to be able to feel comfortable. But like I said, my recommendation is, if you do tend to want to do live shows, go on somebody's show being a guest. That is the best way for you to do it. I'm telling you, it'd be the best. Because if you're not sure, you'll get to learn the ropes in the background, how things work. Because, like, for example, EV Mux is different than StreamYard.
Mhm.
EV Mux and StreamYard is different than Restream. All of those are also different than OBS. So it all depends on what somebody uses to go live. Once you get the hang of it, it's easy, because it's all you got to do is be there as a guest. Do your thing.
And here's something else to think about. You know, what I know Johnny does. We do this Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, our morning show. You're invited to come up after the show ends. That gets your feet wet as far as being on camera.
Yep.
And
Because
if
I've
you're
had some
gonna,
people come on after the show. We've had them try to do technical things like the camera, the lighting, the sound. That is very easy to do after a morning show. We're glad to help anytime. Because usually what I do is I'm being honest with you. After the show ends, Mark and I will chit chat after a while. 5 minutes after the show has ended, we're done talking, we're out of here because I'm not going to sit here longer than 5 minutes waiting for somebody to come on. So, again, try to come on after because a lot of times if we're done talking, I'm done. Click it off, close it. Yep, that's what I usually do. 5 minutes after, unless somebody's here.
That's right, Misty.
You also don't need any of those big fancy programs. Nope,
You
not at
you
all.
just you start small. I mean, EV Mux has a free. You can have so many free hours. StreamYard is so many free hours.
Yeah, with
I
EV
don't
Mux, it's
know.
30 hours. StreamYard is 20 hours a month, and I'm not sure about Restream. I think it's 30, either 20 or 30 for Restream. I will be on with Ellen's show November 20th and December 18th. I'm looking forward to them. But Johnny will hit you with a stick with a camera for landscape mode. Yes. Oh, I don't like that. I don't. And this is my opinion. If you're not doing it in landscape, what's happening is you're cutting out. For example, when you're on your phone, you want to put it horizontal because vertical. Yeah, horizontal. Because if you're doing it in vertical, what's happening is you're cutting off everything you want to see when you're not in full landscape. Because if you're in landscape, you see everything that you're trying to show. But when you're in vertical, what's happening is you cut everything off. And it's a very narrow screen where you don't see everything, especially when you're trying to show products if you're in an auction. Michael, that is correct. I will have you turn your camera around because we want to see. That's just my opinion. Everybody's different, but I know some people love the landscape. Some people love the vertical. I don't like that vertical. I love the landscape. It
Are
gives you
you
a
doing
better
that
view.
right this minute, Jeffrey?
Jeffrey's doing what? I'm going live on my channel. I think you said about 10 o'clock, something like that, Jeffrey. And exactly, that's easier for you too. I hate vertical. And the reason I say that is because when I'm watching somebody's video, if you haven't noticed, if they're in vertical format, they got that white side screen on both sides, and that's all you see was what's in the middle of that, like you on the phone. And what happens is you're cutting out everything of possibility of people actually seeing the product you're showing. That's why I'm very stickly when it comes to that vertical or landscape. I personally think it's going to be beneficial when you're doing landscape, horizontal instead of vertical. Yeah. Yeah, I do too. Now, granted, if you're on YouTube and you're on live on your phone, there's other features you can use, but I don't care about those features. I want to see. I want to see everything. And it does make you see your stuff easier if you're on a live show and you've got that landscape, or in this case, the vertical cuts everything out. You won't even be able to see yourself as clear as we want. So why do it? I mean, some people do. Some people do the whole live show that way. I don't like it. But you do what you got to do what you want, boo, because it's only can help or hurt you, especially if you're doing a full live show. You're not getting your full potential, is my opinion.
The other thing you know, once you get the gist of it, I can speak for Johnny on this and myself. We are not the YouTube Master Bible.
Nope.
We're not the instruction book. We can give you what our experiences have been that we find easy.
That works for us.
Yes, thank you. You're going to do you, boo.
Exactly. All right, let's see here. I am dropping the links. Also, don't forget, Jennifer's dropping your links to your YouTube channel. I just dropped Jennifer's channel, her Etsy store, and buy her a milkshake. Don't forget to drop your links to your platforms you sell on. We want to promote them. There you go. There's the link for the stream. I'm going to put that on the top of the chat. It'll be pinned there momentarily. You're more than welcome to join us up on the panel to promote your channel. I'm the same way. I'm the same way on that one. I agree 100% on those. That's just my opinion. Come by Sunday night at 7 p.m. on my last cross country drive show. Denise says, I'm going to try an unboxing with my new jewelry order, making a video recording. Awesome. Let us know when you do it. That'll be nice. I like going live on my YouTube channel. Again, that you do what you want to do, what you're comfortable with. But I'm telling you, when you're doing your video, this is called vertical. Do it hard. This is horizontal. The vertical horizontal. When you do
Yep.
your phone like this, you get a much better view, like when you take a picture. But if you're doing it vertical, you got so much you're losing on both sides. That is my opinion. When I'm watching a video, I would love to see the whole view of everything, not just that vertical. What you call that vertical tunnel vision kind of thing. Is what I look at. I use StreamYard and just do pre-record. Yes, that's right, Ms. D. I even use EV Mux when I'm doing my recording stuff for like the rapid or the reseller community shop hop. You can also do it on EV Mux. You can do it on StreamYard. You can just record it and upload that video for yourself as well. That is true. Yeah, I do. Day auction is today. That is right. I need to make another jewelry video, but long since I've done one. Girl, you got this. Yeah, you got it. Randy, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you
Hey,
doing?
Randy.
Unboxing videos are so popular. Yes, they are. They sure are.
Food videos are too.
Yeah.
So this has just blown me away, Johnny. Haven't shared this with you yet.
Uh-huh.
The Big Creek Cafe that Michael had
The large plate size fried chicken.
yep. That's got 47,000 views.
Wow. Okay, why did it open her channel and not her YouTube, but not? Oh, I see what it did. I'm checking out her whatnot. I think I'm
Absolutely,
following it.
Misty. I completely understand that. I don't do the editing and all that.
Oh. I'm sorry, I opened her whatnot link.
Oh,
I didn't
Johnny?
know I was not following you on whatnot. Yep. Well, I saw the link and I opened it, and it started the yeah. That's why. But I'm following you now, Al. I thought I was following you on whatnot. Prefer to do another interview, and that's another thing you can do it as you can do that as a podcast, pre-record it, do it up as an uploaded podcast. You can do that as well. Yes, there's so many endless possibilities with YouTube. I'm not good at editing, so I don't edit, and that's fine. You can even do that in your EV Mux or in your StreamYard, whatever platform you
Yeah.
use to stream with. Yeah, that's what's good about it. What's that wild? Probably because I opened the link in another chat. Michael says I have some really big projects at work. I haven't made any video related to AI avatars. You know, speaking of AI avatars, this morning I was watching the news where they were talking about some popular AI music person that did a song or two, and they made the news. She wasn't really singing the song; it was all through AI. It was pretty cool, though. I wish I had more knowledge when it comes to tech. And again, I taught myself, Jennifer.
Yeah.
Robert was not teaching me any of this stuff. Now, every now and then, I do have to ask him like something that doesn't have anything to do with like editing and things like that for videoing. But every now and then, I do ask for something, but not that often. All I've self-taught myself, and that's the best thing about it. You have to do the research once you open a program. Play around with it, see what it does. The only thing you can do is make a mistake and learn from it. That's all. We'll watch the short videos I just started to watch on Saturday, Sunday. Sounds cool. St. Mark Church. Okay. But again, whenever you're doing YouTube, just do it. Have fun with it. You want to make sure you enjoy what you're doing. I just added a short to the site of the battle at Ridge.
Cooches?
Never heard of it. I used it in Canva to help create a thumbnail. Okay. All right, Glenn, don't work too hard. Thank you for being here.
All right, Glenn.
I stopped at the site on my way home from dropping the kids off to school. Really? I'll have to check it out. Hmm. Yeah, I used again, I like Michael can tell you about a year or two ago when AI just started coming out, and I said I'll never use it. Never say never. The one for November 16th. What's November 16th? I'm not sure it's the 16th. Okay. Good morning, Joanne. How are you doing?
Good
I just
morning.
had an interview this morning with Gil. Yes, I missed the whole thing, but I was waiting for it, and it kept saying after the break, after the break. You got your hook, and it's like, no, I gotta go. But yeah, I heard about it. I'm gonna research that one. I'm looking forward to that one. I'm curious about that one. Yep. But yeah, they kept saying after the break, and they were talking about something else. It's like, come on, y'all, stop doing that. Michael, you remember that, right?
I think I was there.
Yeah.
Nope. Mm-mm.
Nope. I love it actually. And my AI through Gemini and through the what is it called? AI, whatever that one is. I named him Clarence. I asked him, "Can I name you Clarence?" He said, "Yes. Just don't call me late for dinner." I said, "Okay." That's Oprah's friend. Yep. Yep, it sure is. A year or two ago, how long have you been Google wait, have been using Google? Yeah, but when it comes to the actual AI stuff, physically using it, prompting it and that kind of stuff, I just started this year actually. I like it too. It's actually fun. How long have you been doing you been going YouTube's been
How
going?
long has YouTube been going? Oh,
I
I
want
have.
to say over 15, 16 years, if not more. 20, I think they just celebrated 20 years. When did YouTube start? I think it was something else before that. Oh, wrong thing, Johnny.
YouTube started in 2005.
Yep, February 14th. Actually, Valentine's Day on 2005. February 14th of 2005. You have no to go back and see if you can find. They have a guy who cloned his. I know. What's his name?
A football player.
Drew Brees.
No.
No, what's the guy from the Pats? The Patriots. He just retired. I think that's him. I saw the clip on that this morning. When I saw the preview for that, it's like, no way I'm cloning my dogs. No, 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 no. I'm enjoying them now. Let them rest in peace. Conk. No, I thought it was Tom Brady. That's
Tom
who.
Brady. That
Yep,
was it.
yep, yep. Tom Brady. Yeah. You were there. What? That was really big tip to Johnny. It learned hostiles. Yes, actually, it's pretty cool. I like it. I've been having fun with it. Well, I accidentally ran across 5 years ago, starting watching dumpster diving videos, then auctions. Yeah. Nope, nope. Tom Brady. Yep, that was it. That was him. Hey, MJ, how are you doing this morning? Good to see you.
Morning, MJ.
Yep, she is. Yep, it was Tom Brady. Yeah, I saw that on the preview this morning. But after a while, you got to get ready for the show, and it's like I always come down 30 minutes before the show because I got so much I do behind the scenes. And for me, it's like I'm sorry, but y'all keep saying after the break, after the break. I gotta go. You're gonna have to. I'm gonna watch it later. Find it. I only have been watching YouTube in fairly. Yeah, I have been doing YouTube on the 28th. Will make 6 years. I started watching YouTube in May. No, in February. I really started getting into watching YouTube, but I want to say it was in November of 2018 because that's when I found out we're going to probably have to move here to Massachusetts. After we knew for sure after the first of the year about the company Robert was working for in Louisiana, they were shutting it down, and we didn't know till after January 1st. So we started planning, and so yeah, I started watching some. Robert gave me
Carol,
channels to watch.
look at their hands.
Yes,
That is one way.
their hands will not be originally like you see us. That's how you know it's AI. A lot of times, what gives it away if it's not a real person is their hands will not. They'll have either an extra finger or their hands may be looking weird to where it doesn't look like a real person's hand.
Or
You
they'll
know,
just have 3
they
fingers.
won't have all digits,
Yep.
especially if you know them. I started watching dumpster diving videos, and I actually started watching reselling videos back in 2018. Except for the first time I ever watched a video, come to think about it, that's wrong. That was in 2010, 2011 when I had to take and fix a washing machine. Robert said, "Yeah, find it on YouTube." Huh? YouTube. Yep. Use Yahoo, Google. Day one using. Yep, you got to do what you got to use. That's right.
That's not true anymore, Mark. It's almost indisguisable now. Well, I always look at the hands.
Yeah, you can definitely tell. Robin says, "I saw they were doing a lot better with their hands now." Yeah, but still, you can tell. And it's more, if you look at it really close, it is more like an animated anime type thing more than a person actually doing the video. You can tell. There's kind of fuzziness around their face. Fuzzy, blurry.
Well, and I think,
Yep.
I don't know, the way they talk is not necessarily.
Yeah. You can kind of tell. And then if you're not sure, just look closely. Yep, that too. So there's all kind of ways you can kind of tell. But I look at it this way: if you are seeing channels, and that's a big thing now, the AI videos. A lot of people even do the Bible readings and Bible things and verses and stuff like that. You can tell when it's an AI generated. It's obvious because of the scenery. They put a scenery behind it. Lack of animation in the face there. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I've been doing that a couple of times. Yeah, y'all, I'm not hiding it. I actually wrote music by writing the words and then entering into AI, and they created a song for me. But I use a program for that to get it to the way I want. Rule of thumb: don't believe anything video is such more fake AI generate. Yep, that's true. And a lot of times you can tell when somebody's doing a live show too. You know, compared to no live shows on their channel. I can't tell by the colors of the clothing. Yeah, that a lot of times you can't because AI's come a long way, and it's definitely our future. Trust me, we're going to see a lot of that. So, if anybody would like to come on up and promote your channel, you're more than welcome to. That link is at the top of the chat. Also, don't forget, I do have a couple of emails that came in for this Friday's Would You Buy It or Would You Leave It? Thank you, Claudette. Please hit the thumbs up. We got 34 in the chat and only 24 thumbs up. What's up with that? Let's see here. Today we're going to have Angie's Oddities and Unique Spotted Creek today on our Hump Day auction as the lineup.
Cool.
I don't like the misrepresentation AI has making it real, makes it real. Yeah. I know they've been promoting a lot of, like, for example, some people don't want to show their face. Believe it or not, from what I've been seeing with YouTube, a lot of newcomers are faceless YouTube channels. They're doing just as good. So again, if you are putting out content, whether it's videos of unboxings or whatever, it's okay. It's a new thing now. People are doing a lot more of it. And it's being known as a faceless type YouTube channel, which is okay. You can even use a specific AI generated or an avatar or whatever it is that When somebody sees you, they know it's you by your avatar or your logo, whatever that logo may be.
And see, I think I'm pretty sure she did when Robin did our thumbnails and all of that. I'm sure that was AI generated.
That's right, Michael. If your content is engaging, you don't need to show your face. Exactly.
Patrick!
Lou watches a few YouTubers that use an avatar for themselves. Yep, there's nothing wrong with it. What's up, Patrick? By the way, if y'all missed it yesterday, he was live. He's over visiting Dawn and Mary. He was on their live show yesterday. Got to see him live. It wasn't Memorex. Yep, he's over there visiting. You said you did a short. I need to go check that out. And they're always doing changes with YouTube. So we just got to remember a lot of times you just have to go with the flow of what they change. Sometimes you just got to keep going no matter what. Yeah, they were he was visiting with them yesterday over there. It was nice to see him on the live show yesterday.
Yeah.
Also, don't forget to check out tonight at what time is Mike on with Denise?
9 Eastern, 8 Central.
I'm usually in bed.
Yeah. The only thing I have to do is come down and make sure the computer's up for him, and he's doing it.
Yeah. And the more you learn and the more you do with anything that has to do with not only using YouTube videos, going live, the more you do it, the more experience you'll get. Now, mind you, there's always I just saw my video that came up, the short video I did when you did the live because I had no electricity right before the show.
Yeah.
The show still went on. Sometimes things happen. Also,
you just punt.
Yeah. Another thing too, you got to remember, it is always good to collab with someone else and share like Mark and I do, like Denise and Josie do. You have a lot of people who collaborate together. That is even a better way for you to grow. And for example, if you want to get into podcasting, they do have that new feature now where you can collab with
I got to write that down, Jennifer.
You can collab with someone who, when you're doing a collab with somebody and you do an uploaded video, you can do a collab immediately when you go live. When you go upload. For some reason, it's not available for when you go live, which I wish it would be, because then when you go to somebody's video, they'll even show you the other link to that person's channel in case if you're not subscribed to them. But it's only for uploaded videos right now, especially when you're doing podcasts. Because Mark and I have tried it, but you got to do it after the show is aired and ended. Then you can go in and add somebody as a collab. I wish they can do it for a live, but it's only pre-recorded right now. And it is. And one thing about it too, when you're feeding off each other, but you got to remember this one key. There's got to be chemistry. You got to be able to work together.
Yeah.
And it could be fun. It could be, again, at the beginning. I know when I first did my live shows, I was doing it by myself with a guest. But I had Larry as my co-host. And even with guests, if you were to do like an interview style pre-recorded, uploaded video, then you can collaborate with them by using it in your descriptions on your specifics on your YouTube side. You can collaborate with them and add them to your live, but then you have to make sure you send them the invite. That's a whole nother video, child. And always remember this. When you do go live, or you're doing your videos, be genuine, be authentic, and be yourself. Don't be somebody you're not, because guess what? It'll show. People will see it. I pulled.
I touched a button during my show Monday evening, kicked myself off the live. Is that a Michael?
Most likely, yes. Are you meaning dual streaming, Johnny? No, 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 no. It's if you look at any uploaded videos, they added a new feature called collab. It's only used for uploaded videos right now. Let me go to my live show because I had to do it. If you're doing a live show, you can only do it after the live has ended. It's not available for before. Let me see something here.
All right. I will be back in just a second.
No, no. It. Hold on. Let me see if it's on here. Yeah, it's not on the lives before you go live. It's only on the pre-recorded. And what it is, for example, say you're doing a live show or a podcast or you're doing something that's pre-recorded. When you do those videos, let me pull it up. Yes, it does. By the way, it does. If you're doing an uploaded video, it does show on whoever you're collaborating with. But the main channel does get the focus. But what it does is that when you're on your phone, or if you go on the video, it gives you both of the channels at the same time that you can make sure you're subscribed to both of them. But it's only for uploads, not a live. But you have to do it after the live has ended. That's the only way it's going to let you do it. Yeah, that's called simulcasting. This is called collaborating. It's something new. For example, if I go to my video, oh, there it is. All right, let me share my screen. I'm not going to share the volume. All right, let me take that comment off. You see, like this is an uploaded video I did about the packaging of Poshmark. When you go below your playlist, not made for kids, your paid promoted branding, right here under if it's made for with AI, now there's a button that says collaboration. Grow your audience by collaborating with other creators and expand your video's reach with their audience. Right here, you have to only upload it. It's not for a live show. Then you send an invite for whoever you collaborated with in that video. Remember, whoever you're collaborating with, they have to be in that video with you, uploaded. They have to be there. Then you have to send their channel link to them to get invited, and then they have to accept it. That's what I'm talking about. That's called collaborating. There's also the new one called, the other one is called simulcasting. That's when it's on two channels at the same time. That you don't want. I'm just going to rotate this
Well,
over.
you may want it.
Right.
I don't care for it. I know Johnny doesn't care for it because if you're having a party, you want everybody in one room.
Yes, with the collaborating, it will have both channels under the video, only for uploads, not for live shows. But yes, it will show both links to both channels, and that way you'll know if you're subscribed to the other channel or not.
Good morning, Jackass Retro.
Yeah, it's just something that rolled out. Yeah, only on uploaded. That's why you might see it there, but not on a live. Links, the stream, like hashtags can be found on the search bar. Yeah. Matt, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. But yeah, on that new collaborating thing is only for uploaded videos. You have to invite the person, like you have to be the original creator. And then whoever you're collaborating with in that video, you have to send them the invite. Like, for example, Mark sent me the invite for the reseller community shop hop. But for some reason, it's not showing up on my channel. I don't know what happened. It may not have went through. But yeah, only after a video has uploaded that you can do it. When you're uploading it as an upload, you can add it when you're doing a collab with somebody else in that video. But don't add them if they're not in your video with you. Then that video can be taken down. Depends on how big the following you have. Some people may prefer to do Facebook. Yes, that's true too. But that's how you build the connection together when you're doing a show together with somebody else. If it's an uploaded like podcast, yeah. Because again, if you add them to that video and they're not in that video physically in that video, however you uploaded that video, YouTube can take that video down. So be careful not collaborating with somebody at that part of that video and they're not in there with you. You both physically have to be in that video. Thank you, Jennifer.
And if you've got a mod, they're got to have both channels open.
Correct. Yes. And that's the bad thing about being simulcast. I know when that first came out a couple of years ago, there were some channels where you thought you were in their channel and you're trying to bid and nobody sees you bid. It's because it's not the original channel that's simulcasting to someone else's channel. So you got to be careful with that because that can get you in trouble where you can't bid because they don't see it. Now, sometimes the streaming service does pull it together, but if you're on that main channel, for example, say we on Mark's channel for his live show and I'm simulcasting on my channel, anybody who's in my chat will not be able to see the who's bidding in the original channel like it'd be Mark's. So what's happening is they can bid in my chat, but what's happening is nobody else is seeing it. So if there's a bidding war, somebody else is bidding in the auction style, they're not going to see it. So yeah, why waste
Not
that
unless you've got one heck of a mod that is paying attention to both of them.
and shipping everybody
And
over?
that, you know what? We love the mod that we have, but we love her so much that we're not going to do that to her.
And even if you do, say for example, say you're doing it on a simulcasting to another channel or even on YouTube, on Facebook, guess what's happening? They're not going to see the bids. So I can understand, like, for example, a live show. I used to do my morning shows on Facebook, but the only thing is I can see it in the stream, but I have to make sure my destination's on both Facebook and YouTube to be able to see those comments. But it's too much work. It's too much, and you don't get enough people to really follow that. So why waste your time? To me, that's what it is. Couldn't you set up the
Expectation of
Yeah,
bidding
but
only.
when you're doing simulcasting or other platforms, no. You have to say, okay, you have to be in this chat, but you have to have somebody else to redirect. Why? That's too much work. Why do all that? That's more hassle than it's needed to be. Just everybody will go to one channel. Yeah. You have the mod that's going to do everything. No, you have a one upsetted mod. I found it. I just looked into the small containers. I'm not sure what that's about. Person running needs to pull all the bids in one screen. And again, that's a lot of work. Why waste all that time and frustration? You got one upset mod. Yeah, so that's too much work, and don't put that on your mod if you have a mod, because that's not fair to them. Yeah, it was nice and cool when it first came out. I personally didn't like it because exactly, and this is a prime example. I did not know when Mark was doing the auctions on my channel for the Hump Day auction. I think it was Hump Day, or was it the friend selling the reseller? The rapid fire. One of them, Mark had simulcasted to his channel, and it was so confusing. It might have been Hump
Yeah,
Day.
we did try that out, didn't we? That one time, and it's like, yeah, we didn't care for it. So
because now you have two different channels running, two different people, and then Donna Maria had to send everybody from your channel to my channel, and it was that's when we learned how that worked.
yeah,
Never again.
if you want it, and if you think that you're on the main channel but you're not, and you put in a bid on, if you're trying to buy, okay, 9 times out of 10 you're not going to win it because they're not getting your bid in a
Exactly,
timely
because if
manner.
you're on another channel that's simulcasting or Facebook, the chat, the bids, unless you're simulcasting and you do have it coming through your stream, everybody in the chat's not going to see those bids. So what's happening is you're adding confusion to your bidding. You want everybody
Yep.
into one chat, one live show. Because what's happening is then if you got somebody bidding on Facebook, you got somebody bidding on the simulcasting channel, nobody is actually seeing it in the physical channel that actually is going live. Why do that? That's crazy.
That's like throwing a party in two
Yep.
different rooms.
Yeah. So have everybody in one chat. Don't do the simulcasting, please. It's only going to cause you more problems. The bidding should always be, on one platform. That's right. Roy and Haley do that, but they do ask anyone to go to Haley's. Yeah, you see, but that's the problem. Like for example, this is another prime example I see a lot of people on Whatnot doing YouTube lives while they're doing Whatnot. To me, that is just so crazy because unless I see that Whatnot logo, I'm like, okay, can I bid here? But what's happening is if you're bidding, you're not in the Whatnot, so you have to send everybody over to Whatnot. That's even that's a bad example, but it's a true example of what's
We
happening.
got a guest.
Yes, but I want to see Jay Hartman. Misty, hello, good morning, and welcome.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you folks doing?
I'm blessed
Good.
in you.
It is all good in the hood here in Las Vegas.
All right.
It's good. Yeah.
I've got my Rotador running around at my feet. His name is Zeke, and he hates it when he's not getting all the attention.
Oh, ain't that usually the case though?
That happens.
Yeah. He's 6 years old, but he doesn't know it, so that's a good thing. He thinks he's still 2.
She said it works for them, but I think you still have to bring everybody to one channel to bid so that everybody can see it though. But she said that they just hang out, chat, no bids, so it's good. That I can see, but you have to be in the original channel for the bids to be saw. Yeah, I just saw that for the first time last night. I didn't know you could do dual streaming. Well, no, but you have to be in one. Yes, exactly. And I caught myself doing that one day when I saw a couple of people that I usually follow and whatnot, but they were on YouTube. It's like, wait, but you can't bid in here. Nobody, and if you say hello, nobody sees you. So yeah, I learned that the hard way. So I don't follow them on Whatnot and on YouTube. That's just an aggravation waiting to happen. So what you got going on in your neck of the woods, Misty? Or we can call you
Uh,
Jay. Or can we call you?
oh, call me Jay, please,
Okay,
or
I like that.
Scooter, either one.
Okay, I like
I
Jay.
just don't call me late for dinner.
There you go.
Amen.
No, we're working hard on all of getting out the last of our. I'm not a regular reseller like you folks are.
Mhm.
I'm a publisher, but a lot of what I do in terms of selling to people is a lot of the same things that uh, you know resellers do. It's still about finding your audiences and still about uh, knowing what people are looking for and making sure you're bringing the right stuff to market. So, I mean, there's a lot of overlap, which is why I really enjoy watching, this show and going on and seeing the auction shows because it helps me a lot in figuring out. Maybe there's an audience I haven't tried reaching, or this is a new way to approach this audience that I hadn't thought of before.
Exactly.
So we're coming into our fourth quarter, just like all of you folks are, where we hope that everything sells to the walls so that we have a really good solid fourth quarter.
Yes,
Yep.
Claudette. This is Misty. His name is Jay. So for those
Yeah.
that don't know, I know you've dropped your links, and I went to your channel, your website.
Mhm.
Tell everybody a little bit about your website and what do you do with your website when it comes to the books?
Yeah, so Misty Media is kind of the overarching company. Everything we do is inspired by Peru. So Misty is the volcano that's just outside of Arequipa in Peru. And then we have imprints for each of our different genres. So like White City Press, is our mystery, and we've got Nazca Press, which is our science fiction and fantasy. So We do. We are a traditional publisher, so we get manuscripts from authors and agents. We decide what we want to publish. We don't charge the authors anything, and we pay royalties on everything that sells. And then we use our websites to hopefully sell directly as much as possible uh, to the readers, both ebook and print, because it allows us to keep more margin on our side and pay our authors more money than if they were uh, getting, if somebody were buying through Amazon, where we have to give up a giant percentage of every sale. So we heartily encourage our authors and folks to buy directly from our websites to better support our authors. And it's I've been in the game for a very, very long time. Yeah, Claudette, I get. I think a lot of it's because I refer to my husband quite often, and
Well,
that's
I
always
made the when Jay first came in the chat, and I only knew as Misty. My thing was, and I always try to do this, is I'm not sure if you're a he or a she. Could you let me know? And that way I know for sure how to address it. Because sometimes you don't want to put your foot in your mouth. You know what I'm saying? So I knew because I asked that question. So yeah, it happens.
absolutely,
Yeah.
and it's nothing. No big deal. No big deal to me. I got referred to on here yesterday as she, and I was like, okay, well, I'll be in touch with my feminine side today. I have no problem with that. I'm all good with that. I
Amen,
can I can
Jay.
I can clean with the best of them. I can read. It's all good.
So do me a
Um,
favor. Also, don't forget to drop your link to your platform for the website you have, so that way people can check it out. Now, do you? It says I know a couple of people. For example, Barbara Bustamante. She does a lot of writing in her novels, but she has a printing company that does her books. She's in a club that does it with her. If anybody wants to write a book and wants to do like self-publishing, how would they do that? And is that something that
so
you can
we
offer?
so we don't actually do self-publishing.
Okay.
Um, we are now, mind you, I'm more than happy to consult with folks. I believe that an educated author is a successful author, so I have no problem with people sending me messages and saying, "Hey, I got a question about XYZ. What do I do?" But in regards to us, we are traditional in that we handle everything for the author. The idea is that folks that are coming to us are folks that want to just be able to enjoy the writing experience and collect some bucks off that, or just at least get their. Uh, that's funny.
That's Carol
You know,
for you.
so yeah, but I'm there's no wrong way to publish. Well, okay, there's a few, but everybody has to kind of decide what their journey is and what success means to them. So for a lot of folks, self-publishing, they want to see their book out there on a shelf. They want to see it out there as quickly as possible, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong at all with self-publishing.
Claudette says, I'm writing my book through Stories Worth, a gift from my children's that's online.
I've just encountered Stories Worth recently, and it's actually kind of a cool program. Yeah, it's kind of cool stuff.
So is that the program itself or is that the website? Stories
Uh,
Worth.
it's kind of a combination, like website software.
Okay.
If it's the one that I'm thinking of, yeah.
I wonder if it's like the same one when I did my wrote a cookbook for our church, and I used one of their
If
programs for that.
if you go on Facebook, Storiesworth has their own channel, and I gotta say, the stories are pretty interesting, and they're usually pretty heartwarming, and usually with a very, very positive twist to them, um, which is always cool. And one of the other things I wanted to one of the reasons I wanted to jump on is just that, even though we know that we've heard as of this morning that there are some SNAP benefits that'll be reinstated. It looks like 50% of the funding for SNAP is coming back to folks, but there still may be a week or two off. We just really want to push once again. We do have a title called the Perp War Pumpkin. It is a 100% charity anthology. It means every single dime goes to Feeding America and Second Harvest Food Bank. We have a sequel coming out next week, so there'll be two books. That's available through the Misty website. It's also available through our White City Press website. And one of the other advantages to being able to sell from our own site is that we can recognize that revenue immediately, and we can immediately put those funds to the people that need it. Whereas when you purchase through what a lot of people don't realize is that when you purchase through Amazon or Barnes and Noble, it is 3 months before the publisher sees any of those funds. So all royalty reporting is always 3 months behind. So buying from us means that we can immediately cut a check to Second Harvest and Feeding America and get that help out to people. And we spread it around. So all of the contributors in the anthology, we actually split the earnings among the Second Harvest Food Bank in each one of their cities. So,
Okay.
and we're doing the same thing with the new book, because it's a whole different set of authors in a whole different areas. So now we'll be able to spread that money out even more, so to help even more communities.
Cool.
All right. So again, don't forget to drop your link in the chat for your website.
Yeah.
I would like to talk to you more too after this show. I have a
Sure.
question for you. But if anybody has any questions or concerns, or you have anything you want to let us to have as a topic, make sure you email myself or Mark and let us know. Mark, what do you got going on for the day that's happening on your neck of the woods?
Michael and Denise's Magical Emporium will be on this evening at 8 Central, 9 p.m. Eastern, 7 Mountain, 6 p.m. Pacific Time, and 2 a.m. in the UK. Thank you, Jennifer Hayes.
I saw when she typed that in the chat and you were writing it down. There's nothing wrong with that. And again, if anybody would like to come on after the show's over and you have any questions or you need help on anything, make sure you do come on and join us after the show's over. We'll be glad to help you. I know Wendy made a comment. You said, be careful what you wish for, what you say. It's like, I'm always open for helping anybody. So don't feel like you're not worthy of it, because you are. So as I say before I end each and every show, don't forget today at 1 o'clock, we do have our Second Harvest 12, and but hungry and very serious issue. What about the Netherlands? About for what?
Terry, I have no idea. Jennifer, that's your.
Okay, hold on a second. I got to do my little Google search. What is the It is currently 3:47 p.m. on Mountain Time. 3:47, and it's 3:47 p.m. as of right now, at this time in the Netherlands.
Okay.
See, 3:47.
Well, all we had to do was ask Terry. He's there.
Yeah, but I figured I'd Google it just to make sure.
Oh, I love the Netherlands. It's so beautiful.
So,
Well, everybody, thank y'all so much. And again, like I said before, I end each and every show, you're more than welcome to join us after we're ending the show. So as I say before I end each and every show, love always, love is always free. Please be kind to one another till we meet into another chat. Have a blessed and fabulous day. And until we meet again, later. Peace out. And y'all come back. Now you hear? Yeah, come back.
First in the mornings, originally from the Bayou State of Louisiana. Here at Cajun Roots Reseller, you make me an offer and I'll take it. You got the dollars, go see Johnny, he's got it all. Let him have it with no problem. See the special man. See the special man. You